Sunday. So today I've got 3 slices of crustless wholemeal. It's the Kingsmill one, and you can have 3 of these as your healthy extra B. I've got 2 rashers of bacon that I've taken the fat off, and then I've also got some lighter than light mayonnaise, which is half a sim, a tablespoon. I've got tomatoes and spinach. This is this morning's Sunday breakfast, and it's about 10:30, and I'll catch up with you later. Hello! So I am on my way to the next town along, because I've got to go to B&Q there to get some wood for Darren for something on a fence, I don't know. He just told me I need to get 1 piece of this wood and some expandable foam for something else. So yeah, we had in our town there's like an American weekend, and there's like all like American cars and like food and just lots of stuff going on in the town and in the park, but it's a bit of a washout. It's still going ahead, so we may pop it down later if it gets a little bit brighter. It's okay at the moment, it's dry, but yeah, we'll just see if it brightens up. It's been a bit drizzly on and off, so I think the boys would like to go. We did go last year, so if not, it's on every year, so we'll just go next year. Otherwise, we're just going to have a quiet day. The boys are still in their pyjamas, and it's like 11:45, I think, 11:30, 11:45, something like that. So yeah, we're having sort of a bit of a lazy day. We've had a lazy morning. I was going to get up and do a workout. I did a workout yesterday morning on Saturday before work, and I was going to get up and do an early workout this morning. I thought, do you know, I really need to have a lie-in, because I'm working pretty much every day this week, I think. Yeah, every day this week I'm working, and I've got a couple of early starts at 7, so I thought I'll have a lay-in, and I really needed it. I didn't get out of bed till 8:15, which doesn't sound much of a lay-in, but when you've got 2 small children, that is a lay-in. So they obviously needed a good night's sleep as well. So yes, I'm going to do that, and then if we don't go out later, I will get my winter clothes down for myself and swap my winter and summer wardrobe over. I still have like a lot of stuff that I use, and I know that in the next few weeks it could get like quite warm again. So there's a few things I'll keep out, like skirts and things, because again I would probably wear those anyway in the winter, just with some tights. Yeah, so that's my plan of action, but we'll see. It may brighten up, and we'll just head into town. I can still sort my clothes over. My wardrobe just needs a good tidy up, you know, like, and I need to have a good sort out as well, and take some stuff to the charity shop, stuff that I haven't really worn for a long time. So I thought, whilst I'm going over to the next town, and I've got to get this wood, it has to be from B&Q, and we don't have one, because they're the only one that stocks it. I thought I would go to Primark, because I'm just going to see if they've got any like Christmassy bits in yet. They did start the other week, just to get the boys like Christmas like PJs and stuff like that. Maybe like a few little stocking fillers. We are literally being so organised this year. We've written a list of what we're getting the boys. We don't ever like really go over the top. I'll tend to stick with something they want, something they need, something to read, something to wear. Or is it something to wear, something to read? I can't remember which way round it is. So that's what we tend to do. So the pyjamas I always give them to cook them on Christmas Eve, and usually I give them a book, but might not bother this year, because I usually give them like a Christmassy book, but they don't tend to really read them that much. I prefer them to maybe get them a book that they actually want, which I'll give to them on Christmas Day. So yeah, I don't do the whole hog. I might do some, maybe like get some little hot chocolate little sets and do that instead with the PJs. And then they get their present from Santa, and then which is just like one present that they've chosen. Obviously it depends, you know, what Santa decides to get them. Ralph is going to ask Santa for a ukulele. A bit random, but yeah, it's a little ukulele. He's been going on about it for a long time, so hopefully Santa will bring that for him on Christmas morning. And then Sydney, he wanted this Fortnite thing, don't know what it is, Fortnite toys or whatever. So maybe that, or a metal detector. I'm not sure who's going to ask Santa for that, but he's added it to his list. Yeah, so I've been quite organised. I've been saving up every month, well, every time I got paid, I've been putting a little bit away, and it just makes it so much easier than like all in one go trying to find the money when, you know, we have a tightish budget. So yeah, and then I've just got to get other family and a few little presents and things like that. We don't go over the top now, and other people's kids are quite older, and like, yeah, we just don't do it so much now. And then the other thing I'm just going to talk about is weigh-in update. So I have not had a chance to do a weigh-in update. It's so awkward now. I go to my sim world in the morning, and I absolutely love it. I always stay to group, and I literally have about half an hour to either have something to eat or have a coffee or tea or whatever, and get dressed, and then into my uniform, and then head to work. And I don't have the car, and it's literally a 10-minute walk, if that, to work. So there's no need for me to take the car, you know. So yeah, I just literally have to rush, so I don't have time to sit down and record a weigh-in update. Just because I have just been so busy. I worked yesterday and had stuff on, and went out with my mum yesterday afternoon, so it's just been so busy. And I did plan to do it Friday night, but again, what did I do Friday night? I went over to Aldi, that's why. So again, it's not something I would normally do, otherwise I would have recorded my weigh-in update. So I'm going to tell you now, basically. So yeah, I had planned to weigh in this Friday, because I want to try and planning to weigh in a little bit more regularly, just because did I talk about it on here? I cannot remember. I know I've talked about it on Instagram, but I can't remember if I've talked about it on here as well. Yeah, I've just been struggling a little bit. Not like I've been on food wise absolutely fine. Like dinners, I haven't done takeaways, so I don't really do stuff like that anyway normally. But yeah, food wise, my main meals and things like that have been absolutely fine. Again, if I need breakfast, I'll have it. If I don't, I don't, or vice versa with lunch, whatever. I just tend to have a snack, so that's all fine. I feel like I'm eating, but there's been a lot of chocolate. Chocolate has been my friend this month, and a lot of that has been like hormone related, you know, when you just crave chocolate. So I kind of need to, something's just clicked last week, and I was like, I need to nip this in the bud. Like, and I've spoken to a few others, and they've been exactly the same. I just realised I've come the wrong way. Oh well, it's fine. I can go this way. I just hadn't planned to go this way around, but I'll go to where I'll pick up Darren's thing first. So yeah, something's just clicked this week, and I was like, I've got to nip this in the bud and just sort it out. And ever since then, I've just been a little bit more focused. So I thought, right, I'm going to weigh in, see what it is, see what the damage is. I haven't weighed myself at home. I feel really sluggish. My clothes aren't too bad, they're fitting, but I just didn't. I was expecting to be out of my target at the top end, which is not what I wanted. But these things happen, you know. I knew that I was doing something. Anyway, I stepped on the scales on Friday, and I was 10 stone 6.5, and I'd only put on half a pound over a couple of weeks. It's my last weigh-in, so I was actually pleased with that, seeing that I hadn't really been that great. And again, this week would have been like a lot of water retention and things like that building up. Yeah, I've been on it this weekend. I even had a large glass, a 250ml glass of white wine, because I really fancied it last night, a glass of white wine. I don't normally fancy wine. If I do fancy an alcoholic beverage, it's usually G&T. But last night I was like, I haven't had a glass of white wine for so long. So I had a glass, and I really enjoyed it, and that was all. That was enough. That's all I needed. Whereas a couple of years back, I would have probably had another glass, maybe not the whole bottle, but at least another glass, and wouldn't have felt that great the next morning. I would have felt bloated, not hungover so much, but bloated at least. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and that's what I needed. And I had some hula puffs with it, because I fancy something a little bit snacky. Sometimes you do, you have a drink, not always, but I did. And yeah, I enjoyed it, and that was fine. Yeah, and so what I have done, I have decided, now if you follow me for a long time, my plan was not to weigh in every week, or to weigh in every couple of weeks to begin with, but what my plan is for the month of October, just to stay focused, because I do want to get to the bottom end of my target kind of for Christmas. I will change my target. I do want to drop it, but not yet. I think, well, I don't plan to drop it just yet. I just plan to wait till maybe after Christmas. But I just want to get to the bottom end of it in time for Christmas. I've got a few things on sort of October, November, but I want to weigh in every week to kind of keep me focused, and then going back to weighing maybe every other week then, and then eventually once a month. So I'm going to go and pick up the wood for Darren now, and then I'll catch up with you shortly. So I have finished my shopping. I popped into B&Q, couldn't get everything I needed. Went into Primark though and got quite a few bits in there just ready for Christmas. I bought myself a jumper, which was really, really nice. I've been on the lookout for one for ages. I had a lovely Zara one a couple of years ago, but it's absolutely massive on me. It is oversized one, and it was the smallest size they ever did. Yeah, it was just looks ridiculous on me. It doesn't have that oversized look. It just looks horrendous. And so yeah, I found a nice little jumper, and it's not oversized, which is I wanted kind of not fitted, but that sort of medium size, which is really nice. It's quite soft as well. Yeah, and I've got a few other little Christmassy bits and bobs. I also got this really cute little denim, like, you know, like the sheepskin lined effect denim jacket for Ralph for his birthday, to go with his present. And yes, that's really, really nice. Very, very cute. I can only get 6 or 7, and to be honest with you, I think it might actually fit him anyway. He's quite tall, and it will probably fit him more so next spring because it's not really a winter jacket. Yeah, so I got him those, I got him that, and a few other little bits for Christmas. And then I popped to Sainsbury's and I had to top up, get a few bits. And I'm also going to make lasagna tonight. I'm going to make a chilli lasagna. Basically because I've got some chilli left over. We made, what did I make last night? Oh, I made a chilli pasta, like Cajun pasta. So I did post it up on my Instagram actually. I had this really like fancy pasta from Aldi because that's all they had. And I have to say, I'll probably get it again. I mean, it wasn't that much more, I can't remember how much, but they didn't have any normal one. But it was really nice. I don't know, it's just, yeah, just really nice. So I got that. So I had that last night with the chilli, and then I stirred through the cheese. I have got some more mince as well, but I just don't fancy making a bolognese, so I'm thinking I was going to use the chilli. I mean, unless I get time to make a bolognese, I could make it and then just freeze the chilli. That's not a problem. I am thinking of just doing the chilli and having like a Mexican style lasagna. I don't know. Darren thinks it may work, so maybe we'll try it. Maybe I'll give it a go. So I bought some of the lasagna pasta jars. Basically because it does save quite a few sins. I used to always make my lasagna from scratch, always have done. It's so easy to make a white sauce, but it is quite high sins. I did work out the sins once, and it was about, I think it was about 12 sins, which is fine. That's not too bad, because I do like a good, nice lasagna. But if I do a jar, so I will probably serve 4, I think it, well, yeah, it works out about 5.5 sins for 4 servings. I'm probably going to only count it as 5 because obviously some of that I'm going to be using for this, but I'll work it out. But yeah, so it's quite good saving there. But I will show you anyway. Now back to my weight loss, because I've just literally gone on a tangent there. So I told you I put on ½ pound. And that I'm gonna now weigh in once a week for October only, and then go to every other week going forward, and then decide if I want to change my target. I basically want to try and get to the lower end of my target. I'm going to try and aim for it now, because if I get to the bottom end of my target, I've only got 4 more pounds in to go, but I will see how I go. I don't really want to yeah, I don't really want to put any pressure on myself, because we have got Christmas coming up. It may not be maintainable between now and Christmas. I'll see, but I'm not to see how it goes really. But I have realised that I definitely want to drop my target slightly, only by sort of half a stone at my actual target. So my actual target at the moment is 10 stone 5. So it means dropping it to 9 stone. Am I saying 13? Would be right, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that's my aim anyway. That's my plan. And I think that then is quite maintainable. You know, I don't want it will make my clothes feel kind of really comfortable. I don't want to lose any more than that, and as you know, I do a lot of exercise anyway, so that is also taken into consideration. Exercise wise, I'm still doing Results with Lucy, absolutely loving it. Last week was a little bit quiet. I think I did about 3 workouts, which was fine. That's what I averagely do, but I've been trying to do more each week, but I just had so much on with work and everything, so I didn't work out today. I may try and work out later. I'm going to be honest with you, I probably won't. I'm not an evening workout person. I more get up and do it and get out of the way. The other thing I'm going to mention, I'm not going to do a Vlogtober in October, obviously. I don't want to commit to every single day, just because yeah, it's quite hard to film it basically, and however, I am going to be filming a lot more. Yeah, I just want to get back in the zone. I think will help me keep on track. I may do a couple of tag videos. I will have a little bit more time on my hands now, so we'll see. But yeah, I just thought I would mention it. I would definitely be doing some more vlogs, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to sort of film. I will do some recipes as well, because I have got a little list of recipes that I want to share with you. I have tried the recipes, or they're like recipes that I've always made but I've never done a video for them, so I will get those done over the next sort of well, over October really, and get those up and ready for you to watch. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention it. Thank you to those of you who have messaged me, because I have been, as you know, I have been a bit sparse on here, and also a bit on Instagram as well recently, just because I've had lots on. But yeah, thank you. Also, I hope you lot are all well as well, because yeah, let me know how you're getting on. Anyway, I will catch up with you shortly, and I'm home now, so I'll let you know what I eat the rest of the day, and I'll speak to you all soon. So I'm not having a proper lunch as such. I'm just going to have this melon and grape from Sainsbury's, and some hula hoop puffs, which are 3.5 cents. I also had a hi-fi bar for 3 cents. So here is tonight's dinner. I've got the chili lasagna. I used the Dolmio creamy sauce for lasagna, which is 23 cents the whole jar. So if you're serving it for 5, it's 5.75 cents, so say 5.5, 6 cents, whatever. I had probably slightly less than a whole portion, so I'm going to count it as 5.5 to cover myself. But yeah, it's really nice, and I've also added sweet corn to the chili, which is a game changer. If you like sweet corn, it's a game changer. I don't normally add sweet corn, just around now and again, but just thought I'd remind people if you don't already do that. So yeah, I've got it on a bed of spinach with lots of salad, and I've got some lighter than light mayonnaise for half a cent, and that is tonight's dinner. So I'm finishing off the evening with some quark, which I've sweetened with a little bit of skinny syrup, and some frozen, well, defrosted frozen fruit, which are all speed. So I'm ending the day on 13.5 cents. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and hopefully there will be a lot more frequent ones from now on. So take care everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.